Joined here today by Cheick Kongo, set to fight for the world title here at Bellator against Ryan Bader. Cheick, thanks so much for joining me, man. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Great, and where are you right now? I assume you would be in the United States, but are you in France currently?
No. I'm in California right now.
Oh, okay, and what's this point like in your training camp? I assume the fight's close. Are you still training at this point?
Still.
And what's your training camp looking like as you get ready closer to the fight?
Oh, he's just about the routine stuff, about what fighter used to do, especially when they used to face a specific opponent, pretty strong and different on his level. So just try to avoid everything, So at the time, I won't say I should be worried about his striking, but I used to knock out a few guys, pretty quick in that situation. So I have to be aware. He's a pretty good wrestler, so as well I have to work on that. So, but except that, nothing else. So just working on the basic stuff to avoid and making sure we'll be comfortable for the fight against Toast Point.
And are you currently working with? I know one of your buddies is of course Quentin Rampage Jackson. Are you currently working with him in this training camp?
Yeah, sometimes yes, we do.
And I know you guys have this big back and forth on Instagram. How did that get started?
So I used to start because I used to win all the time. The kind of, I should say, wow, we used to about different subjects. I always win. So, and it was thinking like, okay, I think I can win against you on that way, just teasing you and keep going that way. So, and few times he used to throw some videos, pretending those videos was me and stuff. So I was like, okay, so now we want to play, let's play, and it goes that way. So it's not about it's not especially about raising account or whatever, but it's just sharing good moment and especially having a good laugh. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, for sure. At this point, I assume there's no going back. Like, there's no, stop posting the videos. I assume it's going to go on forever.
Oh, no, yeah. So even recently we used to talk and he's not decided to stop. So normally the deal is the one we're going to stop have to pay for the restaurant.
Oh, yeah. So, no, you can't stop now. You can't let him win that one.
Yeah, no way. No. But the thing is, even now, I took so many advances on him. So... Yeah, I should say, I'm pretty far away from him. So at this time, I took the advantage. So, and I will keep that as usual.
For sure. Let's talk about this fight with Ryan Bader a little bit. Obviously, it's an interesting fight with him moving up to 265. How do you think you match up with him?
Honestly, I used to be in the mix from the last few wins I used to get, So now the thing is finding somebody, used to fight as a light heavyweight, division. It should be kind of, I should say, it could give me some, some little trouble just about the efficiency because Ryan Bader is a light, he's a light heavyweight, so you have the ability to move really fast and quick. So that's what I'm expecting. He used to get he used to put his background, as a wrestler to put his opponent down. So at the time, what I'm expecting from the fight is trying to hold me on the ground and try to count the point and try to get that fight, win by decision and even knock me out as soon as he can.
And we know that throughout your career, you kind of changed your style. Now you have this big, everybody knows this big wrestling focus. How do you think your wrestling matched up with his wrestling? Do you think you're going to be the stronger man with the stronger wrestling? How do you sort of look at that?
Well, the thing is, I'm not the guy, talking about force, about strength, because at the time everything used to be coordinated with the stamina. So it's just a combination of endurance and strength. So strength conditioning. Sorry. So at the time, the thing is, I should say, it would be about how should I say that? Just about the experience, the ability to 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 be comfortable and fight no matter what's going on. Having the right positions. Try to now it's just about like a strategy. So having the good game to avoid everything against you know against better. So no, honestly, for what it is, I don't care about that. I'm not here to prove if I'm strength, so if I'm really strong or not. It's not the strongman challenge, but for what it is, I think the one we're gonna win is gonna be the more resilient.
And we know recently we had the Bellator heavyweight tournament. I was kind of surprised we didn't see you out there. What happened there? Why weren't you in the tournament?
I don't know. I was surprised as you. So and so what I should say about that? Probably they didn't fit the right person for me, or it was just something else. But anyway, the good thing is I survived. Beside the tournament. Keep winning, keep bringing some victories. And put myself in that situation to be the next contender. So the fight is about in the next couple of weeks. So now it's gonna be the real game.
And we know you've had a lot of great victories this past one over Tim Johnson. What can you tell me about that fight? How do you look back at your performance? Obviously, getting that big knockout.
Honestly, it's just about having the time to get prepared. That's it. You know, they come and put some issues, and we just requesting, enough time to train. That's what it is. When you train pretty well and be confident with the stuff, that's good.
And we know, like I mentioned, you do have this long winning streak. Guys, when they usually reach around 40, we saw them, they start to kind of break down. They're not quite the fighters they were, but you're hanging on. You're at the highest level at heavyweight. What's been the key to that? Is it in your training? Is it just you yourself? I mean, how have you been able to stay so long at the top?
I think it's about the training, for sure. Myself, my routine life, also the fact I'm not using any juice like any prohibited products. So that's the key, because it gives me the ability to do whatever I want, not depending on anything. For sure keep my my body healthy, and having the ability also to work with the medical device win back, and that thing helped me a lot. So that's my secret. Yeah, that's the key of my secret.
And getting back to Ryan Bader, were you surprised to see him move up a weight class? Obviously, it's a big weight difference. Were you surprised to see him have so much success when he moved up?
You know what? You can do whatever you want. Some guys, I won't say everybody, but some guys like him, are really, I should say, pretty efficient when they used to play the dart. With any kind of juice in the belt, you can do whatever you want. So, or especially when you get protected. But at the time, I don't care. He did the job. He did it well until September 7th. And I wish to show him the difference and to bring him back where he come from. So to his original weight divisions. So yeah, at the time, I don't care. The thing is, he's been there. He won the title. So today I can say, oh, you know what? You don't belong to us. He won the title, so he belongs to us. But after that, if he still won the title, I say, okay, you know what? You are right. But for sure, I'm there to show the difference. And trust me, it won't be like, oh, it's just like a Muppet. I'm not a Muppet. Yeah.
And we know that you've been getting all these victories in your past fight. I mean, what's been the key to sort of racking up all these victories one by one? Is it taking it one fight at a time? I mean, what's kind of been the secret?
I don't know. Honestly, the thing is just to be honest, when I fight is a real competition. I'm not trying to win the fight just to stay in the game and be famous or popular. You know, it's just a game. I won't give up. I won't give the opportunity to be beat up. So, and if I get beat up, I get beat up. But depending about circumstances, you know. And since the past, you know, I make mistakes. And I don't know if I used to get some really good lows, decent lows against proper guy, but those proper guy, you know, usually never won't win if I was set up as I used to be. So, but for sure, you know, for what it is about the victory I used to earn, it's just about dedication, you know.
And you are finally fighting for the title. It feels like this should have been a long time coming. Are you surprised that it took this long for Bellator to give you another title shot?
Oh yeah, no, it's surprising for sure. It's surprising, but at the time, you know, what I should say, you know, the thing is, I'm not a kid anymore. You know, I'm not here to belong to and to believe to Santa Claus or thinking like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna see the mask coming, pick up the teeth and stuff like that. So I should say, just fuck it. You know, I fight for the title, that's good, you know, but for me, it's just another fight. Anything specific, special, we're gonna raise, you know, my mood or being like, yeah, finally, you know, I don't care. It's just a belt, you know. It's just something, you know, just a trophy to hang on the wall. Nothing else.
All right, and I just have one more for you. Looking at this fight with Ryan Bader, how do you see this fight playing out, and how do you see yourself getting the victory?
You know what? I won't say it's not gonna be easy, but if I can make it easy, I will. But I'm already prepared for the war, so it's gonna be bloody. Yeah.
All right, well,
it should be bloody. Yeah, bloody fight.
All right, well, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a great fight. Thanks so much for the time, man. I really appreciate it. C'est toujours bien de parler à notre français.
Plaisir. Merci beaucoup.